welcome to the park.
Hi. Hi.
Today we're going to be doing Olaf, right? And what does Olaf start with?
Oh.
Oh, and in Olaf, does it say its name or does it make the oh sound?
Oh.
Oh, it says its name, right? Okay, so we're going to start with things we're grateful for. I'm grateful for the rain to stop so that we could do this video outdoors.
I'm grateful for being able to do it in the park. I'm grateful for doing this. I'm grateful for all my friends.
All right.
Oh, and this is Shar Shar.
And that's Shar, yes. We're going to go ahead and start by doing his, the top of his head and his eyeballs. So first we're going to go the top half of the picture. We're going to leave some room for his head, but we're going to do 2 circles for the eyeballs. 1 and 2. And on my paper, it's about dime size. After that, we're going to go ahead and make the half circles on top of his eye, on both in the same direction, and half circles on the bottom of the eye. And we're going to fill in the middle space with our markers. So it looks like the light is reflecting off of his eyes. After that, we're going to do the top of his head, which is a rainbow arch. Start and stop at the level with the bottom of his eye. And then if you can imagine, kind of like a heart shape. We're going to do the cheek. And the farther out you go, the fatter his cheeks will look. And it'll start to look a little cartoony. So you're going to do one side of a heart. And then the other side. And then we're going to do a rounded point at the tip where it meets. And then after that, we're going to do the top of his smiley face. Just like that. And then after that, we're going to do a long U shape for his mouth. His mouth is open. And a rectangle for his teeth. After that, we're going to do a C shape beneath his eyes and above his mouth. And then a V sideways to make his nose, which is what?
The carrot.
The carrot. And I like to put a couple of lines in my carrot, just like real carrots have. And then after that, we're going to do the eyebrows, which are arch over his eyes. They get narrower. They start off thick in the beginning at the inside of his eyebrow line, and they get narrower, almost like half of a rainbow. And then let's go ahead and go down and do his top tummy piece. So 1, 2, 3 snowballs, right? So we're gonna do the second one.
Or buttons.
And we're gonna do a C shape, very wide, and another C shape. And this C is gonna stop shorter than the other one so that I can do a diagonal line up. All right? And then we're gonna go ahead and do another large C shape for the bottom of the snowman, bottom of Olaf, and another C shape, but just like the one above it, we're going to stop shorter than the one across from it, so that it makes him look like he's moving. And connect them. Now I'm going to put in his coal buttons, which are ovals.
And then his legs, which are also snowballs.
And then his snowball legs, that's right. And those are kind of like a little bit of like a rectangular or a wide U shape. So we're going to do that.
And then the hair on the top.
And then the hair on the top. Sure, we can do that. So one twig goes straight up. Another twig next to it is shorter. And it's going to be like a lowercase r. And then the other side is the same thing, but it's a lowercase r backwards. And then I'm going to add a little twig coming out. Get narrower on top. What's next?
His hands.
His arms and his hands. What are his hands made out of?
Twigs.
Twigs. So we're going to do straight lines coming out. And you can make it a little jagged if you'd like, because twigs sometimes are bent. And then how many fingers are you going to add on yours?
4 on this side and 3 on this side.
Okay.
4 on his right hand, 3 on his left.
Sure, I can do that. And then I'm going to put mine on a hill. Just like that. How are we doing over there?
Good.
Good.
I'm going to make my picture snow.
You're going to put snow in your picture. Great. How about some grass too down below on your hill? So those are just 3 marks or 2 tick marks around. And then I'm going to have a flower coming up. I did a tulip on that one. I'm going to do another tulip over here, which is a line arch, a U shape.
Yay, I made snow.
Awesome.
I made snow coming down and snow on the bottom.
Great. She made snowflakes. And then we're going to go ahead for the tulip. We're going to go from one tip to the midpoint of the other side. We're going to go straight across from the other side, the midpoint, and then do a triangle in the middle. And then we'll go ahead and make our leaf and put some grass. And I'm going to put some more grass over here too.
Do snowflakes each have 8 or 6?
6 points? That's right. Each snowflake has 6 points. I'm ready to start painting. Are you all ready to start painting?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to use watercolors. You can use whatever materials you have at home. Paints, chalks, pastels, crayons, colored pencils, really anything you have will work. And then we're going to go ahead and get some water and fill our paints up. First, we're going to start with the accents of the green. So I'm going to put green on my...
If you want to do snowflakes, you should probably not do grass because when there's snowflakes, the grass should probably be covered in snow.
Okay.
Unless it just started snowing.
I see what you're saying, yeah. If there's heavy snow, you won't be able to see the grass, right?
Yeah, so you don't put
Yeah,
grass probably.
that makes sense. So I'm just going to go around where the grass is and color over that with some green marker crayon, pastels, whatever you have available. I'm using watercolor because once again it's fast, so I can cover up everything in the time of this video. And then we have a joke for you. Do you want to say it?
What do you call Olaf in the desert? A puddle.
And what's the other one? Do you remember the other joke?
Yes. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon? Because she'll let it go.
Yeah. Why don't you give Elsa a balloon? Because she'll let it go, right? And what is Olaf made out of? Shar, do you remember? What is Olaf made out of? Snow. Anything else?
It says a big bouncy butt.
And a big bouncy butt.
And also the black feet.
And love from who?
Elsa.
Yeah, that's right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do a walkthrough of how I got a little bit of blue on the inside of Olaf. And I just took my paintbrush and got a lot of water on it. And I simply just trace the inside of him. And quickly before it dries, I go back over with a napkin and I blot over it so the line isn't as sharp. And I do the same for all regions of his body. And then I'm going to paint his nose orange, but you can feel free to paint your nose whatever you'd like. Why is it orange though?
Because it's a carrot.
Because it's a carrot.
I painted my nose orange too.
You did?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also, I made ice and snowballs.
You made ice and snowballs? I love it.
I made snow and ice.
Beautiful. Now we're going to talk about how to do the background. I chose a few different colors. Here's a bush down below. I chose green and yellow for that. I chose yellow and orange for some sort of sun coming through the rays. And then the dark area, I chose some purples and some blues, and I did the same technique that I just did on Olaf's inside of his body, all over. So first I go with water, and in a section I will paint and add water. It's challenging going vertically like this because it will run a bit.
Now
But
these snowballs form that. Now these snowballs fly. I'm going to add another layer.
You're gonna add another layer?
Yeah.
That's great. So I put purple watercolor on my brush, and I already wetted it with water, and I just run it over. And I let it sit. I add some more color. I'm gonna add some blue.
Whoa, this blue is
And
weird.
then I
It's
gently
sparkles
blot
in
it to get that texture. And I do that in pieces all over. If you see water, once you put down a water line and then you go back over it, the water and the paint tends to stay on that water line. So it won't get on other parts of your painting.
I'm done.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it, Shar.
Here's how it turned out.
Oh, Shar's done. Let's see. Looking good, Shar. I'll go ahead and blot some more. Can you add some more beautiful colors on there?
Yeah.
Maybe you can paint the sky some different colors. I'm gonna add some more blue.
I'll make him in the spring.
Oh, in the spring?
But with a little cloud above his head.
Oh, a little flurry. So for this one, I didn't put the sunshine on this side. I went ahead and just did a full blue and purple sky. But it's kind of a brighter color because I'm not using the deep dark blue and the deep purple. I'm using lighter colors with that. And then if you feel like you want to take even more off, you can take a damp damp napkin and just do a turning motion with it, and it'll give you a cloud effect on your picture. Go ahead and do that around here too. Careful not to get in my flower because I'm going to go back over that with a different color. And then I'm going to choose purple for my flower. Did you all put flowers on yours?
Nope. Yep. One purple flower.
I'm going to do mine purple. Yeah. That didn't go on as well.
Excuse me, I just see my wall. It's not getting onto my. How come Nico Ringo?
Sometimes we have to persevere, right? When it gets hard, sometimes we make mistakes, but we always have what?
Perseverance.
And we always make sure we enjoy it, which is having what?
Fun.
Yeah, we always have fun when we do our art.
I know. And you see, the paintbrush fell into the green, so I had to wash it out.
Oh, okay. The paintbrush fell into the green, so you washed it out? See, Shar and her family has the same type of etiquette when using paint. She washes off her paintbrush before she dips it into another color, as to not mix the paint colors. We appreciate that, Shar.
Thank you.
All right, they're gonna finish up, and we'll go ahead and show you their finished product in just a couple of minutes. Okay, welcome back. We're gonna talk a little bit about our art. You can see that they've all finished and they're each unique. That means they're very different. Kai decided to add, what did you add in yours?
It's springtime and it's just about to stop snowing.
It's springtime and it's just about to stop snowing. That's cool. I see you have a flower in there to help us know that it's springtime. Shar, what about yours? What do you have in your picture?
It's Christmas and it's snowing.
It's Christmas and it's
And
snowing.
those are the stick arms, and that's the things for Olaf, and that's the cool for Olaf's body, and also those are the little snows, and that's the snow, and that's the blue lights, and it's snowing, and it's Christmas.
Okay, great. And Kalani, yours looks really unique too.
I added a purple bottom of the body, green grass, snowflakes, a purple, another darker purple body, middle of the body, a yellow head, and a rainbow that's starting to form right there.
Nice. Well, we had fun doing this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we hope they join us again?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, like, subscribe, and tell a friend.
And
Bye.
And just so you know, I was the Olaf guy.
He was the one in costume. That's right.